Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
I'll break you open if I have to.
I'm sure you're well aware that I need to follow procedures, Mr. Scribovitzes. So, what's this all about? Walter K? Cousin Walter K? Mister, I've to inform you that Walt's... Right, and Walt always comes back on his own. Maxine even stopped calling the sheriff. Indeed, his mind's not what it used to be, but him a danger? That's just stupid. Cousin Walt would never ever hurt a fly. I just don't know what you expect me to do about it. Police records? That would be very illegal. But that's for Uncle Walt, so give me a few to boot up the app. Oh, that's the devil. You're lucky the sheriff insisted on records digitalization, or this one here would be a blank slate. All right now, what exactly are you looking for? Sure, a whole bunch of them. For instance, there's one 5 months ago, and again 8 months ago, reported missing but spent all the time in the old corral. One more, exactly 1 year ago, reported missing again. Yep, to the day. The file says Maxine reported him missing, vanished out of thin air, she said. But Walt returned like nothing happened 36 hours later. See? No one knows. The old man ain't talking about it. You ask me? He went to Gray City for some geezer-loving action, I'm telling you. Well, there's an old corral for cows and such, next to the K house. We found our pal there, shouting and trying to train ghost horses. Case closed. Let me see. Oh, that's nothing, mister. Old man supposedly disappeared. Maxine panicked and reported it, but Walt returned home in under 24 hours. Yeah, sure. Let me scroll down a little. Had to go all the way back to 91. Phew. Cousin was a model citizen, seems like. And even that report from 91 is only for public intoxication. Another from 89 when Apex Orr accused him of inciting violence at a rally. There's also a report from 88, brought him in for questioning. Yeah, let me look. No, this one's from 82. Unrelated. I'm in 1960. Only something about Phil purporting cattle rustling and accusing Walt, but nothing relevant. Yeah, gotcha. September 25th, 1948. His very first record. Actually, is an official warning given to his father, because Kay was a minor back then. Well, damn. But, alright, for Cousin Walt. This notice serves as an official warning regarding repeated incidents involving your son, Walter K., being found on the new railway bridge, unattended and involved in mischievous activities. Previously, on September 16th, our officers responded to another report of Walter missing and found him in similar circumstances. It is imperative that you take immediate action to ensure the constant supervision and appropriate conduct of your child in public settings. Failure to address these recurrent safety and behavioral concerns may result in further action from law enforcement, including potential legal repercussions. Please prioritize the well-being and responsible behavior of your child to prevent any future incidents of this nature. At the end of the report, not sure if you picked up anything from it, but, as I've said, there's nothing else on Cousin Walt. Hey, it's nothing. I'm here to serve and protect. Hope any of this helps you find Uncle Walt. Wouldn't want anything happening to the old man.
fucking finally, I thought you'd never pick up. You must be the last person on this earth to still use a landline. I know cell phones are a security risk. Listen, can you check on Dad, please? Just to make sure he's okay. I called him, but he doesn't answer. Yeah, I know, but... Well, I'm sorry that our father's well-being is such a pebble in a boot of your precious work. 'Cause I have a job. I do real work that pays bills and food for you and Walter while you're playing spy in your little bunker. Come on, just check on him, please. He's your father, too. Right. Thanks, Alex. Call me later. Yeah, bye-bye. Welcome to Max Gas. You need some help getting gas in that city car of yours, or you want something else? We got no booze, mind you. Pardon me, who now? Listen here, I don't know this fella, don't know him. End of story. Now, are you buying something, or you just here to ruffle my feathers? Night ain't he dying. Are you gonna buy something, or what? A pack of gum coming right up. And the password is, oh, damn. Let me think. That's right. Uppercase T3, ST, exclamation point, uppercase X, 5, uppercase V, 3R, 1 TA5. If my no-good brother came up with that spewing, let me tell you, it's one of the easier passwords he came up with. You ought to see the awful mess of a daily password waiting on me back home. The thing looks like someone hit a keyboard while sneezing. Now let's see if I can remember it. Starts with an X, then 2 J's, then... 728, I reckon?
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, please.
Come on, you thief!
Yes, Richard. Give me just a moment. Do you always eavesdrop on the conversations of strangers so flagrantly? Or am I a special case? If you've come for the bar, the entrance is right there. Just remember to wipe the sand from your shoes. Wipe at least 3 times. Or, if you didn't come for a drink, move exactly 5 yards away from me. By all means, continue. Those protein shakes are starting to cause permanent damage, Travis. You can't seriously suggest that I just let her do whatever.
Hey, just trying to help and give you a different angle.
Believe me, I've considered every possible angle.
Can't be all that bad.
Not all bad. My car is stuck at the gas station, and that idiot Frank will fix it never.
You know, you can take White Lightning anytime.
I don't need your car, I need my car. My notebook is in there. I forgot it because Frank wouldn't stop fucking yapping. That notebook is like my external memory. Without it, I'm operating blind. For fuck's sake, it's like the universe is against me today.
You know what we're gonna do?
Yes, that's right. As soon as the roadblock ends, we'll close the bar for a while and drive to Maxine, so I can pick up my notebook. This way, we'll solve at least one bucket of shit that the universe spilled on my head.
Wait, there's more?
And with names at that. Both Robin and Ben decided to surprise me with some very shitty news. Ben pulled a major Ben, and I have to clean up after him. Again. And Robin, she's even worse. Remember all the hoops we jumped through for her? Well, she just spat on all of it.
Hey, they're both grown-ups. Maybe let them deal with their own mess?
As I said, those protein shakes are getting to you. I let Ben manage the motel after the divorce. I let Robin stay there with him. And this is the result.
It was just a thought, nothing else. Sorry to be the fourth bucket of shit, but I got a notification that $40K was taken out of our joint account. So, what's the deal?
Really, Travis? You trust me so little? That money will be returned to the account tomorrow.
I believe you.
I can't. What? I understand that, Richard. But you don't seem capable of understanding my instructions. So, I'm going to repeat them one more time and hope they get through all the noise in your head. Here's what will happen. What is it now? What is it now? No. If you stick to my plan, all will be well. If you stick to my plan.
Sure. Really? What kind of damage are we talking about? Ouch! That sounds brutal. But, no. Never seen it or heard anything about it. Ah, well, that sounds like it was done by Coral Destiny's Community Relations Department. They're, particularly focused on improving the local community and their own image along the way. Depends on who you ask. Some are happy that Rue Valley is getting a second chance. Others still remember a little too vividly what happened with Apex Ore. Rue Valley has had a rough history with corporations, and I think Coral Destiny's aware of it. To avoid being seen in a negative light, they put a lot of effort into supporting Rue Valley's community, especially with the Local Employment Initiative. It's a program that prioritizes local residents for employment, offering them preferential treatment in the hiring process. They also develop specialized education programs, ensuring that the local applicants will be well prepared and qualified to work at the company. Over 100 local residents are employed there in various positions, from janitors to astronauts in training. It's true, not everyone is happy with that initiative. I mean, I worked there for a number of years, and I would still get the occasional look from some coworkers. It's a private matter. Let's say that decision had been brewing for some time. About 8 months ago, I bumped into Kathy, the assistant manager in the community relations department, during lunch in the cafeteria. We started chatting, and she mentioned they were considering reviving Bothwood's graveyard. The plan included restoring damaged graves and crypts, fixing paths and vegetation, and ensuring future maintenance. Honestly, I forgot about it until now. I don't know if the initiative ever took off, but if it did, maybe Coral Destiny fixed the statue. Can't help you with that one. Sorry. Anyway, that's all I know. All right. I will go check out the potency.
Welcome to Max Gas. You need some help getting gas in that city car of yours, or you don't want something else? We got no booze, mind you. Sure, I know it. Every time Pops took us to see his grandpops, I couldn't help myself and kept staring at it. It's, unpleasant. The damage was done in 1985 before my time, but I know the tale from my pops and others. That's gonna stain the K family reputation forever, it seems. Apex Ore made sure of that. Everything. If it wasn't for Apex Ore, this whole valley would be a different place. They made millions digging out our gold. In return, we got toxic tailings and water that's blacker than night and deadlier than poison. My pop saw 'em for the shitheads they were and tried to make 'em go away by running for mayor. But he wasn't aware of just how far those fuckers were ready to go. And the damage to his grandpop statue is a result of that. I don't know how it was done, but I do know Apex Ore did it. It's simple. Pops was running for mayor in 1985 against Bill Thatcher, who was then mayor, but everybody knew he was just an Apex Ore bootlicker. Pops wanted to ensure people of Rue Valley get by what is by right theirs, a percentage of the profit of the gold mined from here. Of course, that would make a dent in Apex Ore's revenue. A week before elections, Pop organized a mass rally. Apex Ore sent their thugs to make a mess of it, and boy, they sure did. The rally turned into a brawl, and the brawl into a 2-day riot. At one point, Apex Ore took a chance and damaged Grandpop's statue. Shitheads. Yep. Profit rules it all, and people can go fuck themselves. But you know what? Apex Ore was honest about that, unlike those sweet-tongued Coral Destiny folks. The modern corporation that pretends they care about you but will walk over your corpse for a dime, now they are the real shitheads. That's why I run my own business. Only way to protect yourself is to become financially independent. I hate telling it, but we must remember.
Pops? What's the password for today? Hands up! Pops? What's the password for today? Hands up! Who the fuck are you? What are you doing in my house? Who sent you? No, you're full of shit, pal. How the fuck did you find out? Well, shit. She must be sick of me. Again. You think I'll tell you anything? Get the fuck out of my house! Nobody touches my equipment! Stay back! What are you talking about? You show up at my door and claim you need my equipment? Why? Coral Destiny? So what are you investigating, Jack? And who's paying you? Don't matter none. You ain't getting to the equipment no-how. Now, start fucking walking! Hey, cuz! Cuz! Yeah, it's Alex. Yeah? Listen. Listen! We had a little home invasion. Again. No, not like last time. No. No, I'm not holding a gang of children in Corn Festival masks again. No! There's a motherfucker here, and I've got him under citizen's arrest. Yeah, I'll tell you when you come here. 20 minutes? All right. Yeah, of course, I have coffee. Shut the fuck up, pal! No, I'm not talking to you, cuz. The intruder's getting feisty. Okay. Bye-bye. Now we wait. And I don't want to hear a word out of you.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, please.
Pops? What's the password for today? Hands up! Hands fucking up, I said. Who the fuck are you? What are you doing in my house? Who sent you? Back off now! Let go! Oh no. Shit. Shit. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. It was an accident. Stay with me, man. We need to get you help. Don't you dare pass out. I'll try to stop the bleeding somehow. I'll call an ambulance, yes. Wait here. Of course you will. Hey, Cody. Listen, cousin, I fucked up. No, man, not that fuck up. Just listen to me. I shot a man. Think he's dying. No, I don't know. No, please, cuz. Shut the fuck up now, come. And bring Vet Jones. Nah, he's still alive, I think.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, can you hear me? Mr. Harrow, are you all right? What happened? You sort of phased out.
Let it go!
Mr. Harrow, what's happening? Stop doing what? I'm sorry to hear that. Sometimes talking about the past stirs up things you thought forgotten, even repressed. I understand. Sometimes sensations outlast the memory itself. Pain can linger some time after the recollection has faded. It will pass, slowly but surely. With that in mind, I feel obligated to show you some techniques that should help if this happens again. First things first, always ground yourself. Both feet on the floor. Breathe deeply. Then, focus on what you can see, hear, smell, touch, even taste. Strong memories can overwhelm us, drag us back into the past. The way out is to anchor yourself in the here and now, to shift focus at the present. Let's try it. Focus on your surroundings. What do you see? How does it smell? What can you feel under your fingers? Any particular sounds? Excellent. That's where we begin, with breath. The rest follows. Focus on touch now. Put your hands on your knees and tap them alternately. Left, right, left, right. Slow and even. It should be a little easier now. How do you feel? I'm glad to hear that. You can always use this exercise when you feel overwhelmed. It should help. In any case, we'll return to this memory during our next session. All right then. Now, you only need to pick up the key card for your room. And I'll call the receptionist to make sure everything is in order. Sounds good?
So? Don't be silly, of course I am. Yeah? I see a city folk have forgotten who you are and where'd you come from. The law and tradition dictate that every citizen should bear arms, and folks around here are following both. Proud to say we have the lowest crime rates in the country and maybe the whole world. This here beauty's a Thunderbolt 44. Lethal at 100 yards if you're proficient, 50 if you're novice, and if you're green, 0. You must have been the top of your class. Why did you want to see if I'm armed? That's clever, especially coming from a city dweller. For you, I recommend a pennyweight 5 mil. You might just be able to handle a recoil. And listen, pal, I seen you looking at my weapon. Don't you try no funny business here. I don't want to clean your skull and brains from this place. Now, is there anything else, or should I throw you outside?
Yeah, man, just let me go. I can't think about it. My brain hurts when I think about thinking about it. Oh! Shit, fuck! So sorry, Mr. Police Officer. I got a bit lost. It's still a safe, officer. I mean, it's in the safe. It's all according to the new law. The new regulations, they did everything. I did everything. No one touched the gun but me. It hasn't even been passed. The law is not active. But I assure you, it's all according to the new regulations. No worries. All of them, the new ones.
Oh man, do we really need to do this right now? Well, sure, I got time to kill. One tough question, let me tell you. To know if you're thinking about old or new regulations. Sure there is. The new regs are kicking the balls, let me tell you. And the old ones from the 80s were a running joke since no one respected them. So, it's always clear why old Bill Thatcher, the then mayor, pushed so hard for that law. There was enough military-grade caliber weapons around here to arm a whole battalion, together with sporting artillery, mind you. The law from 85 made all of that illegal. Old Thatcher had no other way to disarm the Walter Group. I mean, you have to be dead dumb not to understand why old Bill wanted those guns gone. Well, that's local folklore. No wonder you don't know about them. They were a militia organization from the start of the 80s, led by none other than my grandpa, Milton Canis, and gathered around the ideas of Walter Kay to nationalize the gold discovered by Apex Ore and distribute it to its rightful owners, us, the people. Of course, people liked that idea, liked it very much, but Apex Ore didn't. There were a bunch of tensions, so the Walter Group, well, armed themselves. That's why I'm sure the law from 85 was meant only and exclusively to disarm the Walter Group. Even then, legislature worked for the rich, corporate vultures. So, Cousin Walt and Grandpops faced a decision. Surrender the arsenal, or be declared a terrorist organization. Not much of a choice, eh? Agreed. Old Thatcher was dead serious about breaking up the group. If they didn't surrender the weapons, he would have called in the army for sure, the bastard. That meant the end of Walter Group, of course, but Cousin Walter wasn't so easily stopped. Straight after the law came into force, he founded a political movement. For our children. My grandpops didn't join, though. He was a man of action. Not much for speeches, vote gathering and the like. And imagine, literally a day after grandpops left the group, Thatcher offered him a job as a chief's assistant with the Bothwood Police. How about that? Grandpops was no turncoat, but a natural-born lawman. Anybody would want him by his side, and old Thatcher was no fool. Anywho, after the 3-month grace period expired in June of '85, Thatcher ordered Grandpops to search the houses of former Walter Group militiamen. See, the old bastard didn't believe all guns were surrendered. Grandpops tried telling him that Walter surely didn't have no more weapons, that he's a law-fearing citizen, but the old bastard didn't want to hear any of it. And an order is an order. Of course, found Dick squat. Cousin Walter got so angry with Grandpops, called him a traitor, a bastard, all kind of nasty stuff. They never ever talked again. Walter didn't even come to Grandpop's funeral. Politics, pal. Cut you off from your own kin. Thing I said, pal? New regulations are based on the law of '85. If it weren't for the old, there wouldn't be the new. As for proper storage, well, the old regs weren't adhered to at all. And the new, listen, if you want to follow them to the letter, it's like this. You need to have a special 14-gauge steel safe that's been approved by the ministry. Ammunition could be in the same safe, but it must be in a separate 10-gauge steel box in its original packaging. And the safe itself must be sealed by the sheriff and only unlocked by a fingerprint of the weapon's owner. Call us, the lawmen, of course. And the worst thing, pal? Sheriff already scheduled visits to all registered weapon owners. Lucky us, and thanks to the '85 law, there is a list of owners. Otherwise, we would have to go house to house. Still, shit ton of work.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? I can imagine a million reasons you might ask me that question. None of them good. Oh, I have an opinion, thank you. But that isn't the crux of the problem here. I'm still not clear on your intent. Are you planning something problematic? Which brings us neatly to the next topic. The incident that brought you here in the first place. The sooner we start talking about it, the better. Good to hear. We'll revisit it at the start of the next session. Now, whatever the reason you asked for a gun, can I have your word you'll do nothing irreversible before we meet again? All right then. That's it for today. You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
I'll break you open if I have to.
No can do, sir. Just a month or two ago, the government passed a new set of regulations on gun ownership. We're drowning here in bureaucracy. Hold on just a moment. Who the hell are you? Good day, sir. Good day. My apologies, sir. Better safe than sorry, you know. You know what? The list is longer than my arm. You better ask about a particular person, and I'll do the checkup. Well, let me check. This whole documentation is a regular mess. Nope. Robin doesn't have a gun registered to her, though she's at an age where she could own a weapon. But I would say at an age where she should have a piece. Now, was there anyone else? Hold on now. Need to enter that into search. Yep, right here. Owns a weapon, double registration to Coral Destiny and her. Model is Cybershot 9000, as far as I can see. Got more? Shoot! Haha, get it. The way we're going, you're gonna ask me about the whole valley. Same as Alex, Thunderbolt 44. Walter got it for both of them soon as they came of age. So, Maxine shoots far better than Alex. He wouldn't be able to hit a fish in a barrel. Can we wrap this up slowly? I got some work to do. Sheriff. Deputy Sheriff. Well, go ahead and ask. Well, the new law will make that a bit more difficult. But if you don't mind additional paperwork, and if you can prove the firearm is operational, there's no limit to the allowed age. For the weapon or the owner, mind you. But a lot of names. Gotta say, Mr. Pursuer, sir, this sounds a lot like some kind of unscheduled inspection. But Bothwood Sheriff's Department is right at your service. If I was dealing with lunatics every day, I sure would get at least a shotgun or two. But from what I see here, nah, it's not in the register. Oh, hell, there's even more, right? For this, I don't even have to look at the bloody list. Ben's armed, of course. Men in his position should be. Otherwise, he'll be a sitting duck. If you know what I mean. He's got a nice little sleek Thunderwood 38. It's right into a pocket. Shouldn't have got myself into this mess. The dumper? That man should be armed. But is he? Dunno. Not a Bothwood citizen. Out of my jurisdiction. Well, let's see. It says right here she was the owner of a firearm from 2023. Inheritance from her mother, apparently. Until April 2027, when she surrendered the weapon. The sheriff left a note. Firearm surrendered alongside a single bullet. You know, I got time for a couple more, and after that I have some real police work to do. You're welcome, I guess.
Transfer me to billing. Why would... No, this is... Yes. Oh, hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? I'm sorry. What? Safe! Absolutely! This is the safest spot in the world. Not that I've traveled or anything, but trust me, couldn't be safer. And yes, I've carried a gun since I turned 18. Perfectly legal and common around here. All it takes is one bad day and everything changes. It hasn't arrived yet, but I'd rather be prepared than regretful. Just kidding, Mr. Harrow. I don't really own a gun. The scariest thing I own is a staple remover. right then, let's get you into your room. So, number 6, the last one on the second floor. Everything is ready for you. And this is your key card. All right, I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay, I guess.